Hey, you guys, this is Evangelist Wallace Sonoris, and I am coming to you guys with my pop up message today. And my pop up message is kindness is not a weakness, right? It's a strength. I get this from the book of Proverbs, right? And we all know that Proverbs is the wisdom chapter. We also know that God gives freely to whoever asks for wisdom, right? Because we want wisdom so we can prosper in life, prosper in our relationships, prosper in our ideas, prosper in our thinking, prosper in our emotional healing process, right? Because we all have been through some damaging emotions, things that just did not sit well with us, different attacks. We all have been through that, right? We all have the option of going through good things and bad things, but we learn from each experience. So while I was saying kindness is not a weakness, it's a strength, because God wants us to come back to being kind, right? That's who we were made off of, being kind and loving. But because of the enemy in this world, because of different things we have experienced, all of us have been kind, right? We was born kind. We were born excited and dreaming and seeing the best in other people. But through life experiences, right, when people did not relate or reply to our kindness will, right, most of us develop defense mechanisms, right? So when you develop a defense mechanism, that comes from being hurt, right? When you was kind, you was repaid evil for your kindness, or people looked at your kindness as it was a weakness when it was really a strength. And instead of you learning and healing from those processes or those people, right, who misused your kindness and looked at your kindness for weakness, just releasing them, giving them over to God, but still choosing to be kind, but choosing who you're going to be kind to. Some of us developed a defense mechanism, right, to be cruel, to be angry, and that's not who God wants us to be, because the book of Proverbs 11:17 tells us that it's to a man's advantage to be kind, but cruelty brings trouble on yourself, right? So when you're cruel, and sometimes we don't know that before we start our healing process, right? Being cruel, like people were cruel to us, doesn't bring us nothing but worse experience, right? More cruelty when we are looking for kindness, when we do need help, right? When we do need somebody to be nice, but because we were cruel and defensive toward other people who was kind to us, right, we're not going to get that. What we're going to reap is cruelty back to us in our time of need. So this is why it's best to follow wisdom, and it's good to be kind, right? Even if you're kind to those who have been evil to you, right, you just have to release them, give them over to God, but don't stop being kind, because kindness is to a man's advantage. And I can't tell you how true that is in my life, how I have been kind over the years and trying to be a blessing to different people. In this season, God has sent strangers and different people to bless me, just giving me financial blessings, right? Gift cards, giving me words of encouragement, letting me know how I do make a difference in their life, and just bringing up things I have said or done that encourage them. So it does come back when you need it most, right? Maybe when you're weary, or maybe when you're deciding, man, I've been kind for so long, and look at all these things that is happening to me, or look at what I've been through. God will show you that he appreciates your kindness, right? That you need to keep being kind by sending you blessings, by sending people to bless you, right? By letting you know that you do matter in this world. So it is so best to be kind, because as I said, the book of Proverbs is the wisdom chapter, and Proverbs 11:17 tells us that it is to a man's advantage, and it's to a man's need, right, to be kind, but cruelty brings on evil towards you, right? So now that we know that being kind is better, it's better to be kind whether people like us or not, or we can learn to release those type of people and still be kind to whoever God put in our path. It's to our advantage, because we never know what the future holds, right? One day we up and the next day we down. We don't know who we may need, who we may run into, when we may need somebody somebody to be kind to us, right? But if all you have been putting out is evil and cruelty and negativity, when your time comes for somebody to be understanding, loving, kind to you, that's not what you're going to reap, right? You're going to reap cruelty. That's what Proverbs 11:17 tell us. So with us knowing that, now we need to work on being kind to people, right? Even if those who are not accept our kindness, if they develop defense mechanism, we know that they need healing and they're hurting from something, but we don't want to stop being kind. We just want to choose who we're going to be kind to. So God bless you. That's my message of today. Choose to be kind, and God wants us to come back to being kind because it's to our advantage, and we reap good rewards and blessings on being kind. God bless.